55 agonizing days, the capital city of Karnataka, the beautiful Bengaluru, has made its first steps towards bouncing back to normal life. And it's fully visible on the streets of the city today. Life has returned somewhat to normal in the city, a day after Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa's government announced an easing of restrictions across the board. All shops, both essential and non-essential, have reopened in Bengaluru. Both public and private transport has returned to roads and has been seen plying normally throughout the day. Of course, there are restrictions. Parks and salons have also reopened for the public. Remember, the curbs have been relaxed only for 6 days in a week, and the lockdown will be imposed very, very strictly on Sundays. Things, of course, can be re-evaluated at any time given public response. But these are the heartening images that the people of Bengaluru were treated with today.
Well, one of the best things of Lockdown 4.0 is that parks are open. We're now in Richmond town, and this is the Richmond Park in my background. Now, thankfully today, they are also open. Now, the earlier timings was from 5 in the morning to 11 o'clock and then again in the evening for a few more hours. But the new park timings are such that just 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening. There you go, 7 to 9 and then 4:30 to 6:30. Because from 7 o'clock onwards, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., well, we must remember there is a curfew. So what resident welfare associations basically are doing are coming out with rules to make sure that people do wear masks and also follow social distancing. There you go. There's a park one-way rule as of now. They put the arrows over here. It says, please only walk in the clockwise direction, and also to walk on the left. If you want to overtake a person, it's only on the right side. In fact, not many people today, because it's the first day, most of them are actually walking on the roads. They continue to do so. A lot of confusion, but from tomorrow onwards, things will change. Now, it's the first day, parks are just open. I'm going to just show you this particular park. It's very interesting, in fact. Not many of them are here. You have a few people who have come over here. The rule is very simple. You have to wear your mask, but it's very difficult at times for the resident welfare associations, for the police to make sure that people actually follow those rules. Wear a mask, follow social distancing, but nevertheless, the park is finally open 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. So if you're an exercise freak, you want your daily morning walk, or you want to actually come out and jog and not jog on the spot in your house, then do that. But again, wear a mask, carry a hand sanitizer if possible, and maintain social distancing.
I'm at the Majestic bus stand, and for the first time after 2 months almost, BMTC buses have begun. Let me show you what is the procedure that happens when I get into the bus at this point of time. Like you see, hardly few people in this bus, and every aisle seat or the window seat is left empty at this point of time. That is the rules put out by the transport department, that every aisle seat or the window seat should be left empty. Tickets are not being sold on board. It is only daily passes or weekly passes or the monthly pass that is allowed. This is starting from Majestic bus stand, and this bus is going to Koramangala bus station, and in between there will be no stoppage as such. It will be from point A to point B. There will be no middle stopping is what we are told. This is unusual pictures because BMTC buses are known to be completely fully loaded with passengers. Passengers who are standing in the aisle path is what that's the common image that we see, because whenever we board a BMTC bus, we see that people are almost in this aisle path as well, completely loaded in this bus till the footboard, in fact. But now unusual pictures where only 20 to 22 people are in this bus. The challenge that the bus service operators will have is that maintaining social distance norms. This bus, at least, as you can see, people are making sure that they don't occupy the aisle seat or the window seat. One person in one seat, and whoever comes first gets that seat. So that's how it works. We'll have to wait and watch as to how will this progress in the during the peak hours, during office hours, or even while in the evening while people finish their office and go back home. This bus service will start at 7 a.m. in the morning and end at 7 p.m. Day one of operations for Bengaluru autos. Around 1 lakh autos are plying on Bangalore roads. Let me try catching an auto here and see if I can go to my destination. Sir, Residency Road? I can come? Okay, he has agreed to my destination, and the first thing that the auto drivers are doing is use of sanitizer. Every passenger who comes on board will have to use sanitizer. Even though I'm wearing a glove, I've been told to use the sanitizer. As you can see, every person here is having a sanitizer for himself. Let me board the auto here, and only 2 passengers are allowed. The meter has been put in, only 2 passengers and not 3 like before. And everyone has to wear a mask is what I'm told. Let me talk to the auto driver as well. So what's your name, sir?
My name is Jay Kumar.
Your name is Jai Kumar. Sir, every passenger who comes on board on this auto should wear a compulsory mask, or would you be okay with them not wearing?
No, compulsory. There is a government rule. They must follow compulsory.
And sanitizer, sir, you're giving them compulsory?
Sure, because anything will happen. That's why compulsory I used to. I got. Yeah.
So as you saw, the first step as soon as you board the auto, like before, is that you have to use sanitizer, rub your hands with it so that you're sanitized, clean, and do not touch any surfaces with a infected hand. That's why the use of sanitizer. And the government rule that the auto drivers are also following is that use of mask. With anyone without the mask would not be allowed to board the auto. Sir, if I have a family of 3, can I board the auto with 3 people, or is it only 2 people?
Only small kid is okay. The big one is now government one driver plus 2. Okay. In case like a small kid means okay. Without mask, I won't allow anyone. No, I won't allow.
So it's only maximum 2%.
Yeah, 2%. Now, but any emergency you can.
Okay.
That's it.
So it's only 2 persons, like the gentleman told me here, not 2 or more. It's only 2. It's the driver plus 2. If it's a maxi auto, like a big auto, then it's driver plus 3 as per the government rule itself. Do you think this will continue, or are you hopeful that people will take auto services?
Yeah, they will take compulsory. If all the companies are started, they'll come. Sure, I'm.
Okay. And how many autos do you think are in Bangalore, and what are the major demands for you today, sir?
Sir, past I didn't pay the rent also, my house rent.
Okay.
No proper food.
Okay.
We have got so many commitments that I can't.
Okay.
That's it. Nearly 500 to 600 rupees earning from morning to evening up to 8, 9, and 10. So I didn't get all. Even 200 rupees notice I can't take. 200 rupees also.
You're saying that he used to earn around 500 to 600 rupees earlier, and doesn't know what the future holds for him. And we have just reached our destination, that is Richmond Road here. And it was quite an unusual experience because the roads were empty, firstly because it was early in the morning. And the second thing is use of sanitizer for the auto drivers as well. For every passenger should use the sanitizer here who comes on board. And so one message to the government that if you want to give. And the passengers.
See, passengers must follow the rules, what the government is doing. Even the auto drivers must follow that also. Even car also, Ola, Uber, they are suffering more than. So, not only auto, even car also. So, government will help the people. We are poor, not rich people. We are middle class. We are struggling more than more. Okay. So, government, please help our drivers.
Okay.
Now with the state government actually giving permission under lockdown 4.0 for barbers and salons to be open, I've decided to actually come over here and see how safe it is. Because one of the biggest apprehensions for customers is, will it be safe when they actually get a haircut done or trim their beards? You can clearly see he wears a face mask, he wears a face shield. He's also wearing gloves over here so that you feel safe when you come and get yourself a haircut, or even like what I'm doing now is to trim my beard. Apart from that, he also tells me they will sanitize this particular seat before I sit there. So while this is going on, they've also kept all the equipment over there. It's UV sterilized. So the moment I sit over here, I know for sure that I am safe. Trust me, I can actually trim my beard at home. But these guys are masters. In fact, they do a much better job than what I would do.
Day 1 of lockdown relaxation in Karnataka after the Karnataka government has opened up everything, autos, cabs, hotels. And joining me now for lunch is the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Dr. Ashwath Narayan. Sir, thanks for joining India Today for lunch this afternoon. And we are here at a restaurant here. What do you think that the hotel business is seeming like?
Since they have been given permission only to provide the parcels, they can't serve any customer in the hotel in the spot. They can't serve. They can only go for the takeaways. These are the restaurant, and it is catering to the requirement. More so, it is not in the interest of the people. The gathering in the restaurant or any outlet, it is causing more of a problem, and it will be more conducive for the spread of the COVID-19. Keeping this in mind, we have just restricted the outlets only to give takeaways, not for any other activities. They will not be allowed to serve the people in their outlets.
Okay. So can we go and order some food so that we can take away and then have some lunch? So these are the protocols that you have also asked them to maintain, that everyone should use sanitizer.
Yes, sir. Everywhere they need to keep up. They need to give the sanitizer, physical distancing, mask wearing. All these things have to be taken care of.
So what would you like to have, sir? I'm told that dosas are good here. My colleague Nolan's also. Nolan, what would you have?
They say the puri dosa, that dosa is good. It's known for that.
Yeah, I would like to go for lemon rice.
One lemon rice, please, and Nolan for you?
Dosa, of course.
2 dosas, 1 lemon rice, please.
Dosa or lemon rice.
So, and have you ever been to this restaurant?
This is the first time I am coming to this restaurant.
Okay.
Normally,
You eat outside or you eat at home only?
Normally, all the time I eat at home, and normally in my office we cook food in our places itself.
And in the last 60 days, how has your food habits changed? Have you learned cooking also?
Yeah, basically we started learning cooking. My entire family started cooking. Earlier the chef used to come and they used to cook the food. Now we have started cooking for ourselves.
I think our food is ready. Cab operators like Ola and Uber have been permitted to operate for the first time after 55 to 60 days in Karnataka and in Bengaluru. So I'm trying to book a cab now to the final destination from my origin point, and I've just opened the app here. It's the Uber app, and as you can see right here, that a lot of cabs are available as well around me, around my location here. At least there are 4 such cabs, and the 3-minute time given here for the arrival of the cab. So I'm just going ahead and booking the cab from the pickup point, and we'll have a look at what are the measures that the cab drivers have taken. Are they wearing mask? Are they wearing glove? And is there a barricade between the driver and the back seat? And that will be the aspects that we are looking forward to. And my cab is on its way here in a minute. It's going to be at the place where I am, and I will take you along through this cab ride. So there you see my cab has arrived, and let me talk to him. Sir, our destination has been booked. I can get in and shoot? Okay. Yeah. So he's asked me to get in and shoot. Let me try getting in the cab here. Now that we are in the car, the first thing the driver is also asking us to do is use of sanitizer. So every passenger who comes will have to use this sanitizer, and that's the protocol that the drivers are also following. As you can see, he's also wearing the mask along with us, and it's compulsory for him also to wear a mask and use the sanitizer. I asked him to give out a message as to what will be his demand to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. He says, I'm a married man, I have a small son, and he wants at least some money in terms of compensation, and not just the business as well, because they have lost business for the last 50 to 60 days. Earlier they used to earn around 3,000 to 3,500 rupees per day, but now it's the second trip and we are at 3:15. As you can see, the time 3:15 is the time that we are talking about, and he's not even earned that much money since morning that he has begun. 8 hours of duty per day, but this is the second trip is what he says. This is the first time that after 60 days Uber and Ola and other private cabs have come on roads. Seems different because he also said that it seems unusual. The traffic is less, and we have been asked told not to talk to passengers in close quarters, use of sanitizer and mask. Things are a different experience and a difficult experience for both cab drivers and passengers. Nagarjun Dwarkanath for India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.